Hey guys, and welcome back to the grand finale of my Frostpunk Let's Play. We are here. Last episode, we basically prepared everything. We're like 24 hours away from the big blizzard. We are on day 40, and I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Um, As I've said before throughout the Let's Play, I've never actually beat any instances of this, and I know this is easy mode, but you know, being able to beat, to beat a new home on easy mode means that I am probably ready to graduate to a higher level, which is exciting when you're someone who is kind of newer to games. I started gaming in 2019, at the very end in like December. Um, so right before the pandemic, and I've only mostly played MMOs, so these strategy games and stuff, they're really new to me. So this is fun, and the fact that I might be able to beat this first part and move on to the more challenging content is it's exciting for me. I'm naturally competitive, so it's a cool thought that I can start moving forward. But anyway, so we are here. The storm is actually 2 days, 3 days away. 1, 2, 3 days away. Right here. The temperature is going to slowly and steadily drop. As you can see, I am trying not to use too much heat right now. I don't want to plummet the coal. Um, we have a lot of coal. We have a lot of food. So I'm hopeful. But we still have 2 days. It gives us time to get things as prepared as we can. The final push. We're gonna go ahead and slap a foreman call out to boost all of these. A mob storms the stockpile. Sir, a crowd of terrified people has stormed the stockpile and started plundering our supplies. That's not good. We managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating and to reinforce their homes. We'd need 1340 wood to supply everybody. You have 24 hours to go for it. So what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to take these guys off of this. Supply that wood for them. And then I'll put the kilns back on duty because it's not going to take us very long to get that wood. We have a lot of people that are getting sick now, though. That's kind of worrying. We have a lot of people who are freezing. We have a lot of amputees. Citizen had to have a limb amputated. Great. Mild frostbite. See, this is where I start to panic in the other playthroughs that I've done because it's starting to get to the point where I really, really, really want to just crank the generator up and start using coal. But if I do that, we're not going to have enough to get through the storm. You open the stockpiles to everyone and take home emergency wood supplies. This will let them reinforce their homes and provide emergency heating if everything else fails. Okay, cool. We now have 0 wood. What we're going to do, we're going to slap these people back on there. We're going to boost hope as much as we can. We're going to do patrols. We're going to do propaganda. We have a bunch of coal coming in. We have 1 day and 11 hours until the storm. Do I want to pass any last minute laws? I don't want spies. I don't want a prison. And I don't think there's anything here that I want to do. Maybe like, no, because that's not gonna do me any good right now. That's it. I think we're literally, this is it, we're prepared. I didn't go full law on the purpose side, so I didn't get all the way down to the new order or whatever it's called. But I can't say that I'm disappointed that I didn't do that because don't want to be that kind of civilization. All of that stuff is closed. I think once this storm starts, the best bet is just going to be pulling everyone off all of these things and just hoping for the best that we have enough to get us through. You know, pulling in all the hunters. They can't hunt anyway, so don't leave them in the huts, I guess. Even though their insulation is actually pretty good. I think the best bet is going to be pumping up all of these steam hubs and then just worrying about the generator. And maybe slapping down some more med tents so that I have a bunch of med tents going. But I already have... I have 40 more engineers, so I could put down more med tents. The question would be where? I guess I can take down these last workshops because I'm not going to be doing any more research. I could throw down another infirmary, I guess. That's not what I wanted. We don't have any scouts out anymore. Can't do another infirmary, actually. Could do maybe another care house. And have it so the amputees can go there. 20 gravely ill and amputees are cared for here. So I do have an infirmary and I do have a care house, which means that my sick and gravely ill are taken care of. Oh man, it's getting colder. I'm gonna start taking these people off of the watchtowers. Just because it's very cold there. And I know it's going to reduce the permanent modifiers, but I think it'll be okay if I do that. Where's the other ones? Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Don't I have another one? I have this one. I also have the fighting arenas and the pleasure house. And the right to duel. That all are going to be kind of affecting the like down of discontent. And I won't be doing any emergency shifts once we get into the storm. I know hope is falling now because the storm is coming. That's huge. We're gonna leave people on this right now. I'm actually going to put 5 people back on that, just because if I can pop another patrol right before the storm hits, that would be really helpful in in just managing discontent a little bit, I guess, and kind of keeping hope generally okay. I I don't want to. It's really important to have these med tents going. So I want to keep those warm, and I want to keep the houses as warm as I can once this storm hits. Wow, they're really cold right now. I really should start popping the steam hubs, but I just um there's so many freezing. Bet you these guys are all at the um at like different workstations. Okay. Oh man. I wonder if we'll be able to reach 50,000 coal before the storm hits. The coal's gonna last for 18 days right now, but I'm gonna be doubling the consumption, actually more than that. So I think we're gonna be very lucky if we end up getting through. I didn't do anything to the range of the heaters, but I did increase the heat of like the levels, and I'm kind of worried that that might be what's been screwing me over in the past plays, because I've never able to get enough coal, and everything is just using so much coal at once that it's just all around bad. Can I turn these off? No. Keep those on now. At what point do I want to pull people off of the wall drills is going to be the question. I think as soon as the storm hits is when I'm going to pull all of uh, those guys off. Because it's just going to get insanely cold. Like insanely cold. I have a cookhouse here that I'm going to pull people off of now. We'll keep one of the cookhouses going. All of the hunters, we'll keep the people in the hothouses going for now. Um, I can even move one of the automatons to like maybe like a gathering post. I'm gonna pop another propaganda or another patrol. Why do I have a homeless? There's one person homeless and I don't know where they came from. Are really all of my houses full to the point where one person won't fit? Do I need to build a singular house for this one person so they don't die? I don't know how I feel about that. There are people are starting to get sick. Still don't wanna. I don't wanna pop I don't want to pop the steam hubs yet. I'm honestly very, very worried about popping the steam hubs too early and kind of ruining the stockpile that I have, because we're gonna need every single bit of that for the storm. Temperature dropped again. The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows. Trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouse will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've got stockpiled. The city must survive. Survive the storm. We prepared well for the coming storm. Now all that's left is to survive until it passes. So the storm is here, guys. Let's go ahead, pull our people off of these. We're going to turn that off. We're going to pull all of the people off of these. We can't have anyone on any of this. It's way too cold out here. They're going to freeze. We're pulling them all out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one automaton here. We're going to pull all of these guys. Every single one of them. Nobody should be working right now. We're gonna get rid of that. Those guys, these are still chilly, so that's good. We're gonna pop all of these now. Get this area warmed up a little bit more. Pop, 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 pop that. Sure, we'll pop that. As you can see, these aren't doing very much. But they are making it kind of warmer. But everything is still pretty damn chilly. So what we're gonna do, it's time to pop to the next level. Hopefully that warms things up once it hits, I know, bud, I know it's cold. Temperature's gonna drop again. Okay, so things aren't freezing now, which is good. And our coal supply is still rising. Yes, okay. Make sure all of the people are off all of these work areas. We definitely have enough food to get through, so I'm not worried about that. Let's get these hunters going home. Our supply is okay. How is this kitchen doing? The kitchen's just chilly, which means it's still functioning, so I'm not gonna pull them off of that yet. Lots of amputees right now. Get those care homes heated up a little bit more. We don't want to... We can actually turn that off because there's no one working in there. I'm not gonna... Can I turn that off? I can turn that off for sure. I can turn that off. I want the automaton working here, and just so that we have that coal supply coming in. The temperature is about to drop again, and everything is warm right now, or you know, like just like kind of chilly cold, but it's not freezing, and that's good. That's good so far. I mean, I should pop the generator higher maybe and warm that up even more. But I think for right now that it's gonna be okay. I don't want to, I maybe might pop an emergency shift. I know that's gonna make discontent rise a lot. And it's cold, so I can't really do anything about bringing that down right now. I could maybe pop another propaganda. I can do another patrol in a minute. That will help. There is a guard on patrol right now. The hope is okay. The storm is coming. Man, see, I'm really worried that hope is just gonna plummet and that discontent is just gonna rise and I'm gonna just be kicked out completely. They're gonna be like, nope, get out of here, and just boot me the heck out. Lots of amputees in there. There's no one actually in this one, so I'm gonna turn that off for right now. That is cold. It is very cold. I can turn that off now. Just make sure that things are okay. Wonder if I could have people on this right now. We're doing good with food though. I was extremely worried about food, but I stockpiled a lot of it. We only needed 3,000 and we have 4,000. So I think we're okay right now. What I'm worried about the most is going to be once I have to start pulling people off of these two. They're on 24-hour things right now, but the temperature is about to drop again. And I don't know what's gonna happen when we don't kind of have like at least a little bit of supply coming in. Right now we're kind of bouncing around. We're like breaking even. We're not really growing. We're not really. I mean, we're kind of growing stockpile wise. The emergency shifts will eventually fall off of this. And the disputes of oversupplies. Yeah, there's no point in keeping that heated. Turn that off too. Can I turn that off without affecting the... Need to keep that up. So we're at 44k cold. The temperature is about to drop, which means I'm probably gonna have to kick the generator up again. Then we're gonna drop again, and then we're gonna drop again, and then we're gonna have like a 2 days of nothing, and then it'll drop again. Oh, it drops 3 levels there. Yikes. Danger of collapse. Sir, one of our engineers wants to talk to you. He's concerned about the danger of the coal possesses on our mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shafts is too cold now that the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Keep me informed, please. Yeah, it's starting to get to the point where it's too cold to have these operating. Which is okay because we prepared for that. We prepared, we had a lot of stuff. We have a lot of people that are sick. We have a lot of coal stockpiled. Man, cross my fingers that it's gonna be okay. Man. Because I can see us getting to like the very end of the storm and then just running out of coal completely. That would be so sad. We have a lot of sick. Luckily, everything, you know, there's no snowy parts or anything like that. Gonna send out another patrol. There goes the discontent. Sweet. Okay, so that makes me feel a lot better. The temperature is about to drop here again. I'm wondering if we'll be able to coast it out on level 2. Probably not. We're just gonna hit level 3, that way it's heated up by the time we get that temperature drop again. We'll see how our coal mines are doing at that point and pull them off if we have to. We might be able to pull off like hitting another propaganda one. Free time right now. Okay, I'm just gonna hit this really quick just to try to speed it up and get it to the freeze. Yeah. So this is now too cold. So I'm pulling people out of that. This one is still doing okay. It's livable. So I'm gonna keep that one going. This is no longer. Mines are freezing, sir. It's too cold for the hydraulic roof support and our coal mines are failing. If the tunnel collapses, the lower levels will be cut off. We should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports. The output of all types of coal mines will fall by 80%. 10 volunteers will be sent to each mine. Some of them may... Man, see, this is a rough decision. I really want to say that we're gonna be okay, so like lowering the efficiency by 80% isn't gonna be a huge deal. I also am extremely worried that we don't have enough coal. So I don't know. I guess we shall find out. Okay, so we hit that 3rd level. Everything is cold and chilly. Our those can go off. We're not going to be heating anything that we don't need to be heating. Infirmary needs to be heated. Patience. About 7 hours. Let's get people out of there. They're gonna be in there for a long time. Yeah, a lot of these guys are just gonna be in here for a long time. No patience in there, no patience in there. There are patients in here. So we still have a lot of room in the tents. Which is good. See, now our coal is starting to drop, and this is where I get worried. I guess we're kind of breaking even right now, which is okay. Hyper efficient! I got a new achievement, guys. Yeah, see, our coal is now definitely dropping. This is where I start to stress out. Oh no. Our food is still doing really good. We basically have there's no one in here, right? There's no one in there, so that's okay if it's cold. 20 out of 20. Actually, we're gonna heat that up and see if people actually go in there. Can I pop another patrol or propaganda? Can't drop that propaganda right now. We're gonna take these guys off for the moment. And then maybe just throw them back on and hit the propaganda again and then take them off? Maybe? Fear of coal shortage. Sir, the output of the coal mines has fallen so low that people are terrified will freeze during the storm. We better do something about it. We have coal thumpers. Discontent will rise slightly. Hope will fall slightly. We'll make it. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just throw down a bunch of bam, 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 bam. And then just fill these back up. Maybe? That's gotten real cold. Our temperature's about to drop again. Ah, man. Yeah, see. I wonder if that's just the game being like, hey, we're at this time, and your coal's not going, so here, let's give you this prompt. Or if it's really like, bro, you're making less coal than you need to make it through this storm. Yeah, look at how fast that's dropping. This is where I always hit the hard part, man. Ugh. Alright, moment of truth. Is this gonna heat these up enough that I can send people in? It looks like I might be able to. The question is how much coal do I have here? All of this area is pretty warm. Everything's super chilly now. I'm wondering if I should maybe turn off some of this other stuff. I'm not totally positive on that. We're gonna send out another patrol and then we're gonna turn this off and take them out. Our coal has dropped by literally 10,000 in the last 24 hours, and we haven't even hit the point where the levels dropped by 3. They've only dropped by 1 each time. So let's go ahead and look at our economy and see where we are. Yeah, so the production has gone down by day 43, 42. Coal theft. Oh man, okay, so I need to keep at least a couple people on the guard station. They're gonna freeze their little booties off because I'm not heating them. But we can't have people. Did they really steal that much coal? Oh my gosh. That's horrible. We're actually gonna turn the steam level down. I know that's gonna make everything freeze, but I don't think I can reasonably keep going like that. Yeah, look at, we have like no coal left. See, this is what happens every time. Maybe I just have too many things heated. Let's see, what can I do? All of these are going. Take the people off of those. There's a decent amount of coal. Did the temperature drop again? Had to have. Will that be enough? No, it won't heat up all the way. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put people on that. We're not gonna put people on this one. Yeah. We're in such a tricky situation. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it through. I think that the coal is not going to be enough. And I guess I can just turn all of these off for now. And just keep the ones by the med tents, maybe, is the play, and just keep all of that superheated, and just everything else can figure itself out, I guess. That's still going, but at 80%. Maybe I should have maybe I should have made it so that so that we sent volunteers instead. The emergency shifts are still here, and it's cold, and a group of people ignored. We don't have a lot of sick, surprisingly. Like, we have a lot of space for people to get sick. Which is good. I think if I turn all of the steam hubs off right now, the individual houses, oh, those aren't able to. But these ones are. And these ones are able to. That's really not. I don't need to be heating the hothouses at all. I don't think the steam hubs are actually doing much. Pop that. Take them off after. Hope is good at the moment. Our coal is still really bad compared to 1 level, and then it's gonna drop 3 levels. How long is the storm? I'm not even sure how long the storm is. Lasts 48 days. I I'm not sure we're gonna last 48 days, guys. Like, we're like super low on coal. So unless the temperature like rises at any point and we have a chance to like beef up on coal, I think we're gonna be not so good looking. 18 amputees. How many people do I have in here? Going to treatment, less than an hour. Going to treatment. So I have a lot of people getting sick. But also that makes sense because we have 133 people who are freezing. Temperature is about to drop again. At the moment, I can't really do much. Maybe I can. I mean, that the automaton is producing coal 24/7. Just dropped 3 levels, I think. 1 level, 3 levels. I think at this point we just need to make sure that the med tents are open, and that's all we can do. Darkness before the dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations with new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread, and people are all losing hope. We have to stay strong. Stay strong! No. It's a good thing I didn't pop an emergency shift there, because I was definitely going to. And that would have been really bad in this instance. All of our med tents are up and running still. And that's the important thing at this point. They're chilly, but they're not unrunnable. I know the houses are super cold, but that's okay. That's useless. This is chilly. That's chilly, so we're doing okay with that right now. Drops 3 levels. The temperature will drop significantly, but then what is that little sun? Sunrise? So it'll drop 3 levels, and then like the little sun will hit, and does that mean that the storm is gonna be over? People are frightened. Bro, I know you're frightened. I'm frightened. We have a bunch of food though. The issue is we don't have a bunch of coal. We've dropped half the coal. We are on day 45 though. So that's a pretty good sign, right? I wonder if at any time it's going to raise in temperature so that we can turn the generator down and... Sir, a group of people employed at the watchtower refused to go to work today. They say that they want to spend the final hours with their families. What should we do? The facilities will stop working for the day. No, bro, you gotta keep working. I'm sorry. Man, I feel bad actually forcing them to work, but it's like I can't not let them because if something happens, I need someone on the guard towers. Otherwise, we'll have what happened last time where there was a theft and I just couldn't do anything about it. Because uh, because I didn't have guards in the tower. Mild frostbite. Well, I mean, the hope and discontent are managing fine, and that's the important thing, right? And the food is fine. I'm not worried about food. I'm worried about coal at this point. But then again, if we like made to the last day and we just run out of coal completely and it just gets super cold, it's not gonna do anything. Because you need a couple of days of discontent to be kicked out, I think. And that would be like full discontent. But man, the coal is dropping so fast. I wonder if I can like need that one. Can I do this? No. Much coal? We have a lot of coal generating from this. Can I do this and then it'll be okay, or I can't? But when the temperature drops, I'm gonna need to turn that back on. Man, look at all the houses are so cold. And I even like maxed insulation and stuff like that. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. Oh, we just hit a drop. We just hit a big drop in temperature. So I'm just gonna turn that off because it's not doing anything anyway. Yeah, these are barely doing anything. I mean, I guess they're kind of doing something. We really need that to not be that cold. It's closed at this time of the day. Look at how cold these are. Overdrive is on. The temperature of all heat zones will increase by 2 levels, but the generator stress level will rise. I almost wonder if it's just worth it to... Oh, I have 100 people? Um... Wow, okay, so do I give them extra rations to... what's it called? Increase the rate that they're going to heal? Or do I just say, go for it and heal half of them instantly and kill a fourth? Yikes! It's not good. I mean, I have a lot of people. A lot of people. So, I mean, I could reasonably do that. Just wonder if it would be worth it. And turn these off again. That doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Does nothing to heat that. Can I turn that one off? What happens if I turn that off? What is that right there? The house. Turn that off. There's no need for it at this point. 20,000 coal. Temperature's gonna drop again. Frozen family. Sir, the family living in this house, they are all dead. Oh no! They were found huddled in tight places under the beds, behind wardrobes, next to each other, some partially undressed, all of them frozen to death. Why would they be undressed? There's a huge storm going on outside. Everything's freezing, and you decide to take all of your clothes off and huddle underneath a bed. How does that make sense? I would honestly love to know how that makes sense. Like, that doesn't make sense in my head. Okay, so the temperature's gonna drop here, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, and then that looks like it's the end. So we might make it, fellas. We might make it. Discontent is rising though. People are freezing. I don't want to pop a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll do an overdrive. We'll just do this for a little bit and hope for the best. A lot of people died, man. That sucks. All of the med 10s are doing good though. I don't even think it's worth heating this anymore. I think if we fail, we fail at this point. We're only a few days away, and I'm not sure that I can do anything more than I have done. This is closed right now. Oh. No. Does that help? No. Okay. That's fine. So discontent is falling. Hope is not rising though. Maybe I could pop another propaganda. No, I can't even pop any of that. It would be really good if I had like a law that would increase hope, but I don't. Panic spreads. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time, the entire staff of the gathering post has refused to work. Discontent will rise. The facility will stop working for the day. We can't afford that. Can't. Besides, this is like the best place that you could be right now. Kidding me? What do you mean? Sure, the temperature's gonna drop, but look at how toasty it is there. Like, that's the best place to be, or like in a med tent. The heck? The heck? Besides, we need you. You are important. Or do we not have enough coal? Oh, no, we have lots of coal. Okay. Let's see. How are we going? Temperature overlay? I don't really know what that means. We have overdrive on, temperature overlay. I researched it. Generator stress will increase 25% slower and fall 25% faster. See, that's pretty good. Means I can keep this on. Miracle happens, sir. It's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. Damn! That guy's a trooper. Mid-storm, brings his daughter back from running away. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but then they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. Yo, that dude is the MVP of this storm. I'm just throwing that out there. Alright, can I reasonably heat that up and get people working on it? I can. Can I turn that off? No. Okay. We're doing okay. The temperature's about to drop again though. Which I kind of worry about, I'm not gonna lie. But we still have a lot of coal, and we have the people that are working, and it's really toasty where they're working too, so it's really nice. Like, I think this is gonna be a big W. I think it's gonna be a win. I mean, even if we make it to delay like 49, I think we'll be okay. Panic spread, sir. Even more people have abandoned their workplace. They've completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time, the entire staff of the guard station refuses to work. You gotta work, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta. Discontent lowers with that patrol. I know that kind of sucks that you kind of have to force people to work, but honestly, it's like I don't really have much of a choice. I kind of have to do it. So the temperature is about to drop again. I would pop an emergency shift on some of these gathering huts, but I'm afraid that's going to rise discontent by a super large amount. And that wouldn't be good for us. At the moment, discontent is super low, but hope is also super low. There's no gravely ill. There's a bunch of sick. We're gonna turn all of these on to only heat when there's people in the shacks. Since there's no one there right now, turn it off. We're doing good. A lot of the people are being treated. We're super cold right now, which isn't ideal. Work ceases. Sir, most of the people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. Oh, so I don't even get to send them back to the coal stations. I just have to deal with it at this point. It's cold. Lack of medical care. What? Okay, I guess we gotta pop this again. Oh, yeah, that wasn't, it's not great. Um, nah, that was not a smart move. Can I pop that really quick? That rises hope. I guess I'm gonna have to put more steam hubs down maybe, and just hope that everything warms up. I don't really know how to increase the warmth of these med tents other than that. Like, if they're cold, you know? It's all my steel. Whoa! We're like home stretch, and I'm afraid that it's gonna be the end. Like, what is even the point of the generator? I feel like there is literally none. Did I take the people off of this? I did. I think maybe like in the higher levels, I'm definitely gonna need to make sure that you really need to make sure that you have like your medical facilities sorted out. Like you need to have those babies heated 100%. Like there's no way in any sort of the storm ends. Oh, yo! The wind dies down and the temperatures finally start to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. I'm gonna turn that off. Go ahead. Turn that down. Achievement! Yo, I got achievements. I got a couple. Maybe I'll go over all my achievements after this. Yo, this is the first time I've won! We survived! That's right. I'm the pro of easy mode. Oh wow. We started as a small society, some refugees, 80 people, no food, old habits. First, we decided to tighten our belts. Thin soup became our main meal. And every day was a struggle. So we adapted. Watchful guards, work oversights, morning gatherings, masses of sick. Yet I think we haven't crossed the line. Order gave us strength. We survived. 1887, New London. 603 people, negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go, guys. The founding of New London. That's it. I won. So, thank you very much for watching. I guess that's the end of the new home instance. I have never actually made it past that point. The end cutscene is super cool. I really enjoyed that, where it kind of had that the time lapse, and the music was beautiful. Um, Thank you a lot for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of this Let's Play, I know this is going to be posted super in the future. Like, I'm recording this in November, and this particular episode will not be posting until like February, I think, because I'm doing one episode a week. But I truly, really am grateful for anyone who watched all the way through it. I know it's kind of rough. I have audio things that I need to work on. I am a new content creator at the time of time of filming this and making this. So 2 months down the line, it might be completely different with the videos that I'm posting, or creating then. But thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing, so that you can see the next Let's Plays that I put out. If you enjoyed this series, if you enjoy Frostpunk, if you enjoy survival games, please consider liking. And if you have any tips at all for me as a content creator in the future, please drop any comments, anything at all, just to say hello, in the comments below. I will respond to all of them, or as many as I can. But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me for this.